Hey, do I have moderators in my chat? What's up, guys? Alright, I'll set you guys down so that way the camera's not all crazy. Okay. Okay. So I got a response. Yo, Desmond, what's up? I wish I could go work at the chicken farm again, Desmond. You know what I would do if I worked at the chicken farm again? I would come into work, clock in, say hey to 2 or 3 people that say hey to me every day, and I'd get on that line, bro, and I would pay so close attention to that scalpel bone and that wishbone and that fan bone, bro, and I would just cut the bird as clean as possible and just be on time and just not bother nobody. Just come to work every day, work some overtime if they need me to work some overtime. I didn't realize I got sober at a time where I wasn't quite well, like, in my head, man. I could work and do the job and everything, and it was no problem, but I wasn't well, you know? And I wish I was a little bit more well. I'd probably still have that job. But everything happens for a reason, you know what I mean? There's more factories. There's more factories out there. Hey, we had some good times at that place. Had some crazy weekends. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, man. When you work in a factory that's like hard work and y'all have to be there every day together, it's like a bond. Y'all getting through it together, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to do it, but we all got to do it because we all got to get to the part where we get paid. So builds character, man. That's how I learned how to work real jobs when I moved back here after New Orleans the first time. I went to Sober Living America, talking to the people I'm talking to right now, and that was my first treatment center back home. Got me a job at the chicken farm, started cutting shoulders. And it's just been, I did like 2 years at the chicken farm. 2 years. 2020 to 2022. Yep, because I worked at the chicken farm for the very beginning of when I was at Solutions Recovery Center, but remember I got that better job making kayaks at Confluence Outdoors in Greenville. I was making the kayaks, remember, guys? Oh, he's lying. He's probably making this up. Nah. Remember, guys, I was making the kayaks. It's crazy. kayak might weigh like, it could weigh 750 pounds, man. One boat can weigh that much. And it comes just a bucket of powder. And you turn it into that beautiful boat. Who's that? Is that Nicholas? Huh? Oh yeah, I was working hard in that place right there, boy. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get back to it. I'm trying to get back to it. That good living, that hard work. Yep. Me and my nanny. Yeah. I was healthy. I was staying busy. I was clean. I was sober. Still natural, too. I'm trying to get back to it, man. I'm trying to get back to that busy lifestyle, man. That productive lifestyle. You know? I'm telling you, every time you see me, you saw me at work. Every time you see me at work. There's me working at BMW at the Performance Center. I was working in the kitchen at BMW, and then I go out on break, and they was test driving all these high-performance BMWs. It was super cool. Y'all know Papa Xander from TikTok? He came into the chat. There's me and Papa Xander. Me and Papa Xander from TikTok. He used to let me come chill. We used to go to the gym together every day. We worked together every day. Look, there he is right there. Had a great time. We just go have a good time, cut up, get a lift in, have fun in the gym. I'm trying to get back to this life right here, man. You know? Even got myself a car. You know, the last time I had a year clean, I was doing the deal, man. I mean, you can't fake a picture that's outside like that. You can't fake that, bro. That's me before my tattoos and everything. I was literally working out outside because the gym was outside. You know what I mean? Where there's a will, there's a way. Literally out back, my sober living. I'm getting in the best shape of my entire life. 555 in chat. You know, I was taking TikTok seriously. I was taking my life seriously. I was taking fitness seriously. You know, I was taking all of it seriously, man. And I have to get back to that. I have to. You know, all my best selfies I took at work. That's me on a job. That was me working for Planned Party Rentals, PPR in Greenville. We went up to North Carolina to go do a wedding. And I just thought it was a beautiful place. You wouldn't believe what kind of farm it was. It was a gardening farm in North Carolina, you know, because of the bill that passed. But yeah, you might know which one it was. It was a beautiful day outside, man. I want a community, man. I want friends. You know? I want people to do stuff with. I want people to care about. I feel like that's asking for too much. Get back taking my fitness seriously. You know? Come on. Trying to get back in that gym, guys. 555 in chat. Trying to get back in that gym. Trying to get back to being a man and being productive, man. Yes, I see your comments. Just me and one of my other nephews. My cousin. My back was starting to get some shape to it. Look. See how it starts small and then it goes up like a triangle? I'm starting to get a little bit better of a back, you know? I wanted to look like a Dorito chip. I wanted to come at you with that upside down Dorito chip back, but you know, I gotta have some stability first. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. This is from one of my old TikToks, one of my old TikTok pages. I mean, I was putting effort. Look, I was getting haircuts for y'all. I was doing all kind of stuff. This was a trend, actually, that we were doing. It was I could probably find the video, as a matter of fact. Let me see if I can find it. It might be on Papa Xander's page. Oh no, it's not. It's on my old TikTok page. The one with 100,000 followers. Hold on. Probably gonna need some Wi-Fi. Who's that? Not my grandma's tea. I see you in that chat. All right.
Oh no, guys!
Just taking fitness pretty seriously, guys.
No one knows this, but I'm actually carrying an AK-47 right now, concealed on my person. And in addition to that, I have 48 rounds of ammunition. That's one more than an AK-47 is capable of firing. And none of these people, no one knows this, but
The sounds on TikTok are crazy.
This is the kind of effort.
Hold on. Yeah, I was a different person then, though. It calls the name of the song.
They say I'm showing out, they say I should be ashamed. I don't do it for the clout, bitch, I do it for the game. You can walk in any trap, and I bet they in any trap, and I bet.
Awkward. Just want a home and a job and some friends and some hobbies. You know, get my TikTok live chat fun again. You know, no more drama, no more BS. What's this video? My face always looks so bad. My posing is so bad. God, my posing is so bad. Ugh. Poor thing. Had the muscle, didn't know how to show it. Had the muscle, Didn't know how to show it. Yeah, so awkward. Look. Yeah, it's too fast. The movements. This is back in the day. He looked good though. He looked good. Hey, listen, you gotta go through the cringe parts before you go through the good parts, you know? Me at work. If I get back in one of these programs, my whole life is just gonna be work, AA, gym. Like I'm not going to fall into the trap of working on myself is too hard and now I'm lonely and now I need to rush into this other social situation because this person is promising me that it's going to be different. Absolutely not. Because when I get to be the Nicholas that I know that I can be and I know that I want to be, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to protect him. I'm going to protect him. Yep. I got to protect him. Work too hard to make it a reality. You know, came too close too many times to missing out on the opportunity at a chance at life. You know, I even had abs when I was sitting down. I'm not a narcissist, guys. I just worked hard, okay? I wasn't really anything special, but in my mind, I was making progress and I just wanted to continue to make progress. You know what I mean? I did a Bradley Martin video. Here you go.
I hear about the aliens? Dude, I've always known about the aliens. Look at this guy. Me, afraid of the aliens. I'm 260 though, brother. 260. I grab a hold of him, it's over. I hear about the aliens? Dude,
Y'all remember when it was a trend? Y'all remember when it was a trend? Talk about Bradley Martin and like anybody that Bradley Martin spoke to, he's like, all right, but who do you think would win in a street fight, me or you? Right? It didn't matter who he talked to. It could be the president of the United States. It could be the champion kickboxer of the world. It could be anybody in the world, right? He's like, all right, and he'd like, have a conversation with him. He'd be like, all right, but for real, who's winning in a street fight? Me or you? And then the person would be like, I don't even know how this question is relevant. And then he's like, I'm 260 though, brother. Think about that for a second. I'm 260. You versus me. I'm 260. I grab a hold of you. It's over. You know? And so that was a trend. So basically I had the idea when alien disclosure was happening in 2023. I was like, well, what happens if Bradley Martin finds out about alien disclosure? Does he try to have a street fight with the aliens because he's 260? Yeah. So that's how the video happened. I can't believe this video got 1.6 million views. I was still natural in this video. Hold on. It only got 7K likes, but got 1.6 mil views. What was I trying to show you guys? Damn, I was skinny in this one. Holy shit.
those rumors around.
So this is what I looked like when I first started posting on TikTok, right? That was me at Solutions Recovery Center in 2021. Check this out.
Those rumors around.
What? Whoa.
Spreading those rumors around.
What? Whoa. Got lean.
Stop spreading the lies. Look at all these rumors surrounding me every day. Just need some time.
Jesus. Itty bitty.
So guys, I'm at work.
That's the place that I applied at today. Another one of my first TikToks. I was in a sober living, getting ready to go to work. That was back when like people posted fitness content with hard style and people talked about Ziz and shit like that.
Hey, you know what they say? Chest day is the best day, am I right? Hey, you know what they say?
This got 5.7 million views and I was just on my fucking break at work. 5.7. I was working at Five Guys. 5.7 M. And let's see. That was in 2023. So like I've kind of been having high engagement videos for a hot minute. It wasn't just like, oh, I went to Graceland and people found out about my TikTok. Been... The little bouncing. Yeah, my posting used to look a lot different. Back looked like shit. Whoa.
So that's a lot of what I'm doing on this.
All right, I'm about to do a phone call. I will talk to you guys in a sec. All right.